11th class, our today's topic of botany, it is regions of growth. Dear students, as you know, we have dealt lastly the growth and development. As dear students, you know what is growth. Growth, we have defined already. The growth is the irreversible increase and permanent increase in the size of a living organisms. Growth and development is concerned, it occurs in certain regions, and that is our topic, regions of growth. So far as the regions of growth concerned, apical, lateral, and intercalary, or the special regions where the growth is located in plants. In case of plants, there are three regions known for growth. One is apical, the second is lateral, and third is intercalary meristems. These regions are responsible for the growth uh, in localized plants. At the apex of every root and shoot apical meristem are present, which are responsible for the elongation of plant along the axis. This is known as primary growth of plant. So far as the primary growth in case of plant is concerned, there are special regions. One is known as shoot apical meristem, and another is root apical meristem. This root apical meristem, it causes the growth of the root and down the earth, and similarly shoot apical meristem, it causes the elongation of growth above the earth, and that is the growth of the shoot. This growth is known as primary growth of the plant. A meristematic tissue consists of a group of cells which remain in active and continuous state of division, and they retain their power of division. It consists of immature living thin-walled cells which are rich in cytoplasm. Meristematic region is that group of cells, or meristematic tissue is that group of cells which remain, has continuous powers of division. That is, which remains active, which remain active and continuous state of division. That is active, and it is dividing continuously, and it retains their power of division. It consists of immature and living. It consists of most living cells which are rich in cytoplasm. In these meristematic, these are responsible for the growth of the plant. So far as there are specific regions where growth occurs, one is apical meristem. Apical meristem is situated at the growing tip of stem and roots. At the that is at shoot apex and root apex. Apical meristem also found at the apex of the leaves. So far as this apical meristem is concerned, it is situated at the growing tips of stem and root. This apical meristem, it brings the elongation of the root and the stem. Apical meristem, it increases in height of the plant, which is called a primary growth. Dear students, this apical meristem, it causes primary growth, that is, it increases the height or elongation of the plant. And the second is the lateral meristem. Lateral meristem, so far as lateral meristem is concerned, these are found beneath the bark, that is cork cambium, and in vascular bundles of dicot roots and stems. They occur thin layers. Cambium is the region which is responsible for growth in thickness. That is, lateral meristem is that region which causes growth in thickness. Increases, that means it increases in diameter and girth. This is also called secondary growth. This lateral meristem, it causes secondary growth. Third is intercalary meristem. Intercalary meristem is concerned, there is located at the base of the leaves and internodes, that is stem of grasses and other monocots. This produce increase in length of the organ. So far as these three regions are concerned, they are responsible for the growth in localized in plants. These regions causes growth in plants. In the mature plants, meristem is also found in intercalary and lateral regions. These lateral meristem of vascular cambium and corycium appears later in life in dicotyledonous plants and gymnosperms, and are responsible for the increase in the girth of plant. This increase in the girth is also known as second growth plant. So far as this, I have told you that these lateral, so far as this lateral meristem is concerned, it increases the girth or diameter of a plant. So this growth is known as secondary growth of plant. So far apical meristem is concerned, it causes the primary growth of plant, and the lateral meristem is concerned, it causes secondary growth of the plant. So far as here it is concerned, there is a vascular cambium. First it is a shoot apical meristem, and there is root apical meristem. These are responsible for the increase and the elongation. It causes primary growth. Similarly, there is lateral meristem. medicine is concerned, it is present beneath the bark, that is in corachemium. It is responsible for the growth in thickness. That is present causes thickness. It causes thickness of the plant. Vascular chemium, it causes thickness of the plant. Dear students, and there is other growth is measurable. So far as the growth is concerned, it is measurable. A state that a cellular level growth is the consequence of increase in the amount of protoplasm. प्यारे स्टूडेंट्स, जैसे आपको पता है कि जितना प्रोटोप्लाज्म एक सेल के अंदर इंक्रीज होता रहता है, तो एट सेलुलर लेवल पर इससे ग्रोथ बढ़ती जाती है। प्रोटोप्लाज्म से ग्रोथ की लेवल इंक्रीज होती रहती है। इट इज़ डिफिकल्ट टू मेजर द इंक्रीज इन द प्रोटोप्लाज्म डायरेक्टली, so as generally to be measured by measuring some quantity of it that is more or less proportional to it. Hence, growth can be easily measured by a variety of parameters such as flush weight, dry weight, and leaf area, volume. These are the parameters by which we can measure the growth of the plant. So we know growth is measurable. These include flush weight, dry weight, leaf area, volume, etc. Growth can be expressed in terms of increase in the cell number, that is single root apical meristem in maize, which gives rise to more than 500 new cells per hour. That is, growth is concerned in increases in the number of cells, that is single root apical meristem in maize, which gives rise to more than 70,500 new cells per hour. It can also be expressed as an increase in the size of the cell. That is, for example, cells in watermelon increases about 50,000 times per hour. Growth can be measured in terms of its length also. So far as the growth is concerned, there are a number of parameters by which we can measure the growth of a plant, including flush weight, dry weight, leaf area, volume, etc. Growth can also be expressed in terms of increase in the cells number, that is single root apical meristem in maize, which gives rise to more than 70,500 new cells per hour, by which we can measure the growth of a plant or a maize plant. We can also size of the cell, that is in case of watermelon it increases 350,000 times per hour. Length in some cases we can, in case of pollen tubes, we can measure it by the increase in length of the pollen tube. Dear students, it is sufficient today. Thanks.